Hello ladies and gentlemen, it is your Maker2199 bringing you guys another commentary. Hopefully the audio is a little bit better on this video, and that is due to the fact that there's nobody at home, so I'm able to record with the louder voice. I don't have to use my library voice as I've been doing for some of my other videos, and hopefully it's a little bit better. Hopefully you guys enjoy it a little bit more, and let's get right into the commentary now. So I was really curious on trying the snipers for this game. They look amazing. I've seen some clips of some people playing with them and doing crazy stuff. So I'm not that style of gamer. I don't know how to quick scope or anything like that. I've done it, but I'm not. Most of the time I'm just gonna say it's luck. I understand how it's done. I know the principles behind it, but I don't really try to quick scope or anything like that. So usually I'm not successful. I need a lot more practice at it, but so far I haven't been putting in the time because I've been playing too much Modern Warfare Remastered. But so far the thing that has been super annoying for me is how clunky this sniper is. Like the scoping and all of that stuff, it's super slow. The reload is really slow. If you miss a shot, you're dead. I haven't been able to shoot super fast or fast enough to kill somebody, and I don't know, I just haven't been having that much fun with it. I also find that the apart from it being like super clunky and stuff like that, I have the same settings on this than on the Modern Warfare snipers, and it's still slow. So this game, the sensitivity might be a little bit slower than Modern Warfare. You might need to bump it up just a little bit more if you're having issues like me, but I don't want to get too crazy, because when I do bump sensitivity too high for the snipers, I tend to mess up my aim when I'm using other weapons. So that's the issue that I'm having right now. Like, should I bump the sensitivity and try to get better clips, or should I just keep it as it is and work at it? And my decision so far is to work at it, because I don't want my aim going super crazy when using other weapons. I mean, I'm fairly accurate, but I'm not extremely accurate as it is. So I do need to keep things, as best as I can, and I need to be as accurate as I can to get the most kills as possible. But that being said, yeah, I don't know, it's the weirdest thing for me, but I want to now share with you guys why I love sniping so much. And the reason that I love sniping is, one, it's super hard. It might just be the competitive nature, as I mentioned before. Ever since I was in school and I was able to participate in sports and other activities, I always volunteered and participated, signed up to play multiple sports. So I'm a pretty competitive person, whether I like to admit it or not. Sometimes I don't. It depends on who I'm talking to. Look at that nice little collateral. It depends who I'm talking to. Like, some people don't like being competitive or whatever, and I understand. Not everything has to be a competition, but for the most part I will be competitive, and I like competing against those that enjoy competing as well, if that makes any sense. If you don't like competing, fine, but just do keep in mind that I do tend to have that nature. And I don't know, look at that shot, it just went through. Maybe because he shot me or something, I don't know. A lot of my shots have been missing like that. I don't know if it's lag or the Elgato issues I've been having, creating some lag, or what's going on. I have no clue. But some of these shots should be landing and they're not. Like right there, what the heck was that? But anyways, let's not get sidetracked here. So I'm super competitive, and when something is difficult for me, I enjoy it. And I super enjoy going through the process of, look at that again, it just went through. I enjoy going through the process of learning something new and being not necessarily the best, but being as good as I can, because I know that there's always going to be better people than me, but being as good as I can and I am able to be, given the restraints that I have, because I can't really play this game as much as I would like to. I have other things to do in life and stuff like that worries me and takes a lot of my time. And besides school, I need to go to work and do all of this stuff, so I'm trying to balance all of that and play some games. And I know YouTube is something that I do because I like sharing with you some of these clips that I get, although this isn't the best sniping clip that I've gotten so far. Some of them I didn't record. I don't record all the time. It depends what my PC is doing. And that's why I'm excited for my laptop to finally get fixed and come home to me. That way I can record all the time and edit it and be a lot more efficient, I guess. But going back to the sniping thing, it's really difficult, or at least for me, it's super difficult to snipe. I really enjoy the challenge, and I'm sure some of you guys do, and I don't know, it has that sort of satisfaction even if you don't do super good. Like on this gameplay, I'm not gonna ruin anything, but I got a 1 KD, so I stayed even. It was nothing surprising, nothing out of the ordinary. It was alright, it was average, I guess. But because I was able to do this well on this game when I've been doing terrible with this thing, I was so satisfied. And I wanted to share this first sniping gameplay that I recorded with you guys, because it's the first time that I felt satisfaction like that. Just breaking the negative KD was something that, I don't know, it just makes me feel super happy, I guess. And yeah, and for other weapons, I'm able to use them quite well. I range anywhere from the high 20s to mid 30s for most games. It depends on the day and how much I'm actually playing. And if I'm just playing to goof around or that sort of stuff, I will still get a good amount of kills, just not as many. If I concentrate a little bit more, I could push 30 kills. For the most part, getting to 40 for me is a little bit more difficult, but I've been able to do it. Excuse me, I was having a little issue right there. I couldn't burp. But I could break 40, but if I'm super honest with you guys, I tend to struggle to break 40. It takes a little bit more for me to be able to break 40. I have gotten some monster gameplays, you know, past 80, 90 in some games, but that is infrequent for me. And I don't know, hopefully I will get something like that for you guys. Most of the time it depends on your score streaks, and just make sure you guys have the proper score streaks and all of that, a proper class set up so that you guys are able to get those high kills. And for now, that hasn't really been a priority of mine. My biggest priority right now is just learning the maps. As I've mentioned in a few other videos and a few other of my tips and tricks, learning the map is the most important part of the game. Before you even work on your aim and stuff like that, or trick shots, learn the maps. If you know where people are coming from, where people are located, where they tend to go, you're gonna have an advantage over them, and you're gonna be able to move around them, and your aim is not gonna be as important. But yeah, in order to increase your KD, I guess you need to be an all-rounded player. So you will have to, you know, get those kills up, get that aim better. But for now, I'm not really focused too much on getting the craziest gameplay. I'm just focusing on learning the map as best as I can to get that advantage. Then I'll focus on the sniper, getting the aim or whatever other weapon that I'm using, getting it down a lot better and getting those score streaks set up properly, and just the classes in general. I really don't use much, but my weapon, I don't use any abilities. I don't know, I'm not used to using them. They're really cool when you do use them, but I'm not effective with them, so I tend to avoid them. Well, that's it for this commentary. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I had a 21 out of 21. I know I didn't play the objective, but oh well. See you guys on the next one. Sub and like.